Hi, welcome to another screencast using Slingcode. Today I'm going to show you how to get up and running using Vue.js. Right, so we're going to start out at slingcode.net and then you click on the try it link to get into the into the Slingcode app. Now we're going to come down into the bottom right hand corner here and click new app, and that's going to create us a new app. Let's save that with Control S or Command S, or you can go to the File menu and click Save. And let's run it in the tab next to the code. Now to get started with Vue, we're going to first of all go to vuejs.org. So type that into your browser and then click here, Get Started. So Vue is a framework for building user interfaces. And as it says here, it's perfectly capable of powering sophisticated single-page applications. So this is perfect for Slingcode, which the whole point of it is to build these sort of single-page applications in your browser. Let's see what they say here. Okay, so to kick it off, first of all you need to do is include this script tag. So copy that one, just grab that, and then we can paste it in here into the header of our code, and we can save that. Another great thing to do is add an icon. So we can go link rel equals icon and href equals, and then the URL of the icon, and we'll just take the Vue.js icon here. So let's right click on that and go copy image address. Then we go back to our editor, we paste it into that href, and we hit save. Let's also update the title here to say Vue.js initial Vue.js demo. So we've got a nice simple title, and let's change the description here to say this is a demo of using Vue in Slingcode. Alright, so we save that. If you go back to the Slingcode menu here now, the app menu, you'll see we've our new apps here with the icon we just added and the title and description we typed. So we've already added the Vue.js JavaScript here as per their website. So now let's go down and paste in some of their initial code for getting it up and running. So all this does is has some data in this little mini app they've got here, and it sets the value of message to be hello Vue. And so you could probably guess what this does. It just prints hello Vue on the screen. So let's copy that div and let's paste it over our div inside our body tag here. And we can fix the indenting with Control and square bracket. Now let's copy the actual app code and we can paste that into our script tags. Fix the indenting and we'll hit save. Now let's run it next to the code, and we see the message hello Vue appear on the screen, hello Vue. Let's tweak this styling a little bit because it's not the prettiest font. So let's say font family Arial. We could say Helvetica if that's your thing, and then let's say text align center. There we go. Nice centered text. Right, and so you can change this text here from me, and you can see it update there when you hit save. Right, let's look at a couple of their more complicated examples. So the first thing is probably, the first interesting thing would be what happens when you click a button. So let's click on event handling in their list of examples here, in their guide. And we're going to copy this text here. So we're going to copy these two elements. So the first thing we're going to do is create a button, and these V dash is the Vue event handling declaration. And so it's saying on the click event, we want to add 1 to the counter variable. And they've defined a counter variable in their app data down here. So all we're going to do is just copy that button, and we're going to say, paste that in here. We'll keep our message and we'll paste it just below that. Let's put it in a p tag so that it is on its own line. And now our button appears here. It doesn't do anything yet because we need to add this variable counter inside the data structure. So we're going to copy that one. So I just copied that. And we're going to go into our data structure here and say counter 0. Save that. And finally, we want to print out the value. So they've got the button above has been clicked counter times. And we'll just take that code and paste it in here. So the button above has been clicked 0 times. Now if we click it, the counter increments. You can see that it's been clicked 5 times, it's been clicked 10 times. So as I'm clicking it, it's going up. So that's event handling in Vue. It's pretty simple and only a tiny bit of code needed to add that to your app. So you can see how it's very fast to build user interfaces. Now the last thing I wanted to look at was list rendering, because this is also quite useful. This uses a for loop, so looping through a list of items. So you've got your data structure here is some different messages, and here they're going to loop through this list of items and they're just going to print out each one in a list. So I'm just going to copy that code exactly as it is, and I'm going to put it into our body tag below our other items. So at the moment, of course, there's no item defined. There's no key called items in our data structure here. So if we save that, it won't do anything. But if we now grab that data, so take items, and let's paste that in, and just quick re-indent of the code. Oops. And hit save on that, and now we get our 2 items defined in the code there. Yeah, so that's basically how you do a for loop in Vue. That's pretty useful. So that's a basic Vue app. Of course, you can run it in its own tab and see it full screen. Great, thanks very much for listening.